everyone. Today this is Tushar again with a new topic. Hope you all are doing fine and enjoying the quarantine period. So today we are with the topic of what is MCB, that is miniature circuit breaker. We all know that it is used in a circuit as a protective device. It protects our circuit or any machinery with overcurrent conditions. Whenever there is a situation when the current in the circuit exceeds the limit of its rated protected limit, it's break the circuits. So today we will study and know how it works. Let us start. Main function of an MCB is to break the circuit before it can damage any device. So we will start from the basic that I am considering here two terminals. So terminal 1 I have considered for input and consider 2 I am considering as an output, where I have connected my machine which I want to be protected. Okay, so I want that whenever there is a situation of high current, this terminal breaks the circuit. For that I have to prepare a mechanism for an automatic system. Okay, so first of all I want to introduce you to one thing, that is bimetal. Bimetal is a straight metallic strip which has two different metals sandwiched together. And the property of these metals are like they both have different melting points. Okay, just like some more rigid metal will be on the top and less rigid metal will be at the bottom. So objective of this thing is that whenever it will start heating, when we start heating this bimetal strip, this lower portion of the metal will start to be more flexible and it will start bending towards downward. So if I am fixing this point from here and this point from here, so when I will start heating these points, so it will contract and start to bend in this position. So if I am giving one connection here and one connection here, so when it starts to bend, it will be like in this position. Then automatically the device is protected as the circuit is incomplete because of this gap. But there is much more than this bimetal strip in an MCB, and we are going to discuss about that. So basically I am placing this metallic strip over here. Okay, near to the second terminal. Okay, I am connecting these to the second terminal, which are fixed from here. Here is a bolt from which you fix it to the rod or to the ACDB distribution box. You fix this box in this manner. Okay, so after this you have a triggering circuit. that you see from the outside, there is an on and off node in the MCB. That is over here. Sorry. This is on condition, on, off. Okay. So now I am connecting this with a triangle like structure with our hinged with the springs. This is slightly touching to this triangle. Okay. Here is a secondary spring over here as well. I will make it right now. So you can see that here is a connection, but you still don't know how to connect these two this metal rod with the input terminal. Okay. So now here I am bringing a next material. This is a coil like structure which has a magnetic field and pre-installed a weight of cylinder in it. The basic mechanism of the automatic MCB is this cylinder, and here is a arch shoe. This arch shoe is playing a role to just neutralize the arc which is developed between the terminals when the circuit breaker breaks the circuit. I think I have made this too close. 1 second. I will make it again. So this is the arc shoe, this is the mechanism to break this connection, okay, and this is the circuit. Okay, and here is the arch. So basically when you switch off the circuit manually, so you are doing the doing like this is hinged together. Okay, so you are pulling this this terminal upward, and this point will drag this bimetal rod downward, and it will break the circuit from this position. Okay, from this position. And so now the second phase, that is the automatic circuit. So here this rod, metal rod, is supported by a device which is holding the magnetic flux here. So the mechanism basically here, that I here it is off, O-double-F. So I explained you the manual mechanism, that when you turn it off, it will move this pulley will move downward, and this will make a gap between these two terminals, and the circuit will complete. And this is from here. So now when the MCB will automatically disconnect the circuit is when the wire is connected here. So the power is receiving from this end, it goes from this coil, makes a magnetic field, holds this like mechanical support is for this cylinder. Basically it is supporting this cylinder from outside the coil, and it is passing the current from this to this circuit and to this point. So whenever the current is increased on the terminals, the magnetic field generated by the coil, which is holding the cylinder upward, is increased, and the limit, crosses the limit, and the cylinder falls to this particular pulley again, and it automatically this spring helps it to gain the strength and break the circuit by moving this bimetallic rod to this position and disconnect it. So when this pulley will hit this bimetallic rod, this will turn to this position, and also in addition to this, as this is bimetallic rod, when it gets heated, it will also little bend towards this side, and also helps make a greater area between these 2 points, so that the circuit can be easily break and current cannot pass from the little arch. So but also when the circuit breaks in very small period of time, there is created an arch between these 2 points, which collides to this arch shoe, which consumes it and settles it. So I think I have tried to explain the MCB in very simplest manner. It is too much complex, but I think you can remember these 2 points: the cylinder, the pulley, and the metallic rod, which are the key points in which are holding the manual and automatic circuit breaking of an MCB. Thank you for being so patient, listener.